Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another forum discussion video. And today, of course, I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch once again. And we know it's been a month now since they have revealed the console. Has everybody going crazy, speculating, and when we were just given the name the NX, people was just theorizing like crazy, giving their ideas about what it could be, and then it's floating around that it's going to be a console hybrid with, handheld, components to it. Everything, but now it's official, it's Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo just went back to silent mode again, and everybody's back to with theories and leaks once more, and we have to wait until January to really find out what the Nintendo Switch is capable of and what games are coming out for launch. But that still doesn't stop everybody for leaking out information or speculating, and me, like I said, I don't want to talk about speculation a lot, but this been going around and it's been on my mind a lot. And Laura Kate Dell, who's also in the gaming industry, she's the one that's been spot on about the rumors and the leaks concerning Nintendo Switch and everything. Well, she had put out some more information about what to expect during the NS's launch and within the first 6 months of the console. Now, she was saying that pretty much that this is not everything, but this is some of the information that was given to her about what to expect from this console starting next year when it launches. So I thought, it'd be cool to go through the list with you guys about, what to expect, or what can we think about, or is this a possibility? Like I said before, despite how right she's been so far, it doesn't mean that this is all true. So you could just take this for a grain of salt, but let's go through the list and see what to expect, or what we could expect hypothetically. So right here we have, like, they said at the launch of the PAL version, the PAL version of the console was supposed to release March 17th. Now, they said it's also supposed to release the same week worldwide. So we can speculate all day, what to expect and when this console's gonna launch. But day one, they had for launch, we have a 3D Mario, which was shown in the reveal trailer that it says on the list. From the reveal trailer, to me, I wasn't that excited about it because I really couldn't see what, how powerful or how in depth it was. Because to me, in my opinion, it did no different from Super Mario 3D World. But like I said, I don't know. This is all speculation, and that's just my opinion from what I saw. But I can't wait to see what more as far as details is concerned about this 3D Mario to get me really excited about it. But it's good that we finally have a Mario game at launch this time around. So yeah, 3D Mario game. And then another thing that excited me, that got me curious rather, is a Mario Rabbids crossover game, which is supposed to be an RPG. Now, this is something I was not expecting if this is true. A Mario Rabbids game. I'm not really, and if you guys don't know what Rabbids is those crazy, sick looking, not so funny rabbits that's in the Rayman franchise, and I'm not too crazy about or fond of at all. But they're saying that there's supposed to be an RPG, a crossover between Mario and these characters. So I don't know what to expect from it. I don't know what to say. I mean, to me, the only Mario RPG that will ever be close to my heart is the Squaresoft version back on the Super NES called Super Mario RPG. I don't think there will ever be any Mario RPG that could ever top that game. So Square Enix, if you hear me, you gotta do something with Nintendo and bring us a sequel or a reboot or whatever. Bring it back, please. So now we have a Splatoon port, it says on the list. Now the thing was, I never owned Splatoon because of certain reasons why I wouldn't support it or whatever. But if this port somehow fixes or add in a couple of features that I always wanted in Splatoon, maybe I'll give this a shot. I would love to give Splatoon a shot. It looks like a fun game, and it looks like something that it would be fun to play on the Nintendo Switch, and you can carry it around and play with your friends. Now, the only thing that I am curious about is Splatoon focuses very heavy on the gamepad that was on the Wii U. Now that we know that the Nintendo Switch won't have like a dual screen component aspect to it, and it's going to be just a console, none of that extra gimmicky feature things that the Wii U have. As far as dual screen gameplay, I wonder how would that work for this port. But I'm very interested. I can't wait to see Will it add more, if it add all the DLC, would it add new characters? I know the frame rate is going to be better. I know it's going to beef up the graphics a bit, but people was hoping that it's a sequel, which I probably doubt that. If you're going to get a sequel, we'll probably get a big trailer and a big promotion leading up to that. Well, anyway, then we have Skyrim. Now, this is the thing. People went crazy when they seen the Skyrim on the reveal trailer of the Nintendo Switch, and once there was an interview with Bethesda was pretty much saying that they can't confirm that Skyrim is coming to the console, and everybody lost their shit about it. Everybody went crazy about it, and I was pretty much saying that it wouldn't benefit Bethesda by not putting this game on this console. It wouldn't benefit them by putting it in the trailer and then don't release it at all, or don't drop it. It would shoot them in the foot more than anything, so I always had in the back of my head that Skyrim is definitely coming out, but I could be wrong. But to me, Skyrim is definitely coming out for the console. Of course, it's going to be the HD remaster. I'm not a Skyrim fan. I don't really care for Skyrim, but it's good to know that a game like this, because Bethesda is a big third-party developer, if Nintendo can get people like them on their team, then it's something to look forward to when it comes to other third-party publishers and developers. So that's a good thing. And people who love Skyrim, knock yourself out, enjoy the game. Especially people who had never experienced it before. Now, as a Nintendo fan, you can experience and have fun with it too. Then we have Just Dance 2017, which I don't care too much for, but it's still good to have a game like that. It's very casual, very friendly, very family oriented type of game. You can have fun with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you into. So that's a good thing for for that core audience. And then on the list it says within the first 6 months of the console, we had the Smash Brothers Wii U port, which I'm excited for if true. And alongside the port, it was saying that Bayonetta and Cloud Amiibo is supposed to release the same day. And she haven't heard anything about whether or not Corrin is going to be released alongside the Cloud and Bayonetta Amiibo. And that's the thing. I've been waiting for the Bayonetta and Cloud Amiibo for the longest. When they announced it and revealed it back, I believe in December of last year or February. Can't remember off the top of my head. But when they did show those Amiibos, they went very quiet. It went very quiet about it. We heard nothing about it. I've been going to GameStop asking whether or not, have they got any news about the Amiibos and when it's going to release. And they said they haven't got anything from Nintendo. So it kind of left everybody in the dark. So if this is true, I'm very, very well looking forward to it. And this could be the port that convinced me to pack up my Wii U. Because I said before in my last couple of videos related to Nintendo that I'm not going to pack up my Wii U if I can't get my Smash Bros. Fixed. And if this is true, the only question I have now is whether or not I'm able to use my GameCube adapter by plugging into a USB port, and if the GameCube adapter is going to be compatible or usable for the NS. If that is true, then man, I'm good to go. I can be able to just pack my Wii U up and move on to the next gen console right there. But if not, I would have 2 Nintendo consoles sitting on my desk. All right, and then we have Zelda Breath of the Wild for both Switch and Wii U. Now they're saying it's supposed to be a summer launch now. So it's pretty much telling me that, hey, they're going to be pushing this back once again. Like I said, pushing back titles doesn't bother me much as long as the game is polished and I finally get my hands on it and I appreciate it for what it is. And and it keeps me excited. And it's also a rumor, it says on this list, that they're going to have a demo in development. Now the thing about me and demos, especially for a game I'm really looking forward to, I stay away from them because those type of demos, it kills down most of the hype, because now I finally got an inkling of what to expect from the game, so my hype kind of dies down once I get my hands on the demo. So games that I really like, I stay away from demos altogether. And Smash Bros was different. Smash Bros 3DS demo, I was just too hyped for it. Zelda, I'm a Zelda fan. I love Zelda. But when it comes to Smash Brothers, that type of hype is just, I can't contain it. Zelda hype, I can contain it and hold longer than my Smash Brothers hype. So trust me, I won't be downloading the demo. And I know a lot of YouTubers going to be doing this with the Zelda demo, doing playthroughs and walkthroughs of the demo and stuff. But nah, that's just not going to be for me. I'm just going to wait for the game to pretty much release. Then you had the Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy game, and they was pretty much saying they're going to release every episode weekly leading up to the movie, which is, I think, a smart promotion to get everybody hyped, get everybody drawn to the Marvel franchise, to the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise they got going on there. So I think that's very smart. And then you have a Mario Kart 8 port which I would definitely pick up, even though I have Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, but I haven't bought all its DLC. So if this is like a complete version of Mario Kart 8 with all the ports, good frame rate, beefed up graphics, get all the characters and everything, and we might get some additional, because it said minor additions. It might have some minor additions to it, so I think that's pretty much exciting, and another way to convince me to pack my Wii U up. And then I was definitely shocked about this. Xenoblade Chronicles X port. They talking about bringing Xenoblade Chronicles X over. Now, I had this game for the Wii U. I had the collector's edition. Beautiful box, indeed. Beautiful box. And there's a lot of people who haven't really experienced the Xenoblade Chronicle games. If you're looking to get into Xenoblade Chronicles, I think this is the perfect chance to have the opportunity to give it a try, especially if you're thinking about, or you've been convinced to get the Nintendo Switch. So I think this is a very smart move on Nintendo's side. The another question that I do have, similar to Splatoon, is that now this system don't have like a gamepad type of feature, meaning that it's not dual screen no more. It's not looking down at the pad and doing everything from the pad, which in turn affects what goes on the screen. Now everything is done on the screen now. It's back to being like a standard type of console, besides the fact that you can take it anywhere on the go. So this game focuses heavily on switching back and forth between the pad and the screen. So how would this work? I know it's still become playable, but how would it be convenient? You know what I'm saying? It really benefited from the pad a whole lot. And then you have Mario Maker port. Now I think I never played Mario Maker, don't care too much for it, but it doesn't negate the fact that it's a good game. A lot of people enjoy it, a lot of people like the game. So I think this is another good opportunity to put a heavy hitting title just like that over from the Wii U over to the Nintendo Switch. So I think that's a smart move on their end, on their part. Who knows? I might get it, might try it, I don't know. And then you have 2017, which you have Pokemon Stars. Pokemon Stars will be the third iteration of the Pokemon Sun and Moon games that's on the handheld, which I definitely want to make a topic, a separate type of topic to this, is because they're putting like a handheld game onto a console, which is a console hybrid with a handheld, but it looks like this is what they're doing. So could this do away eventually with Nintendo handhelds and everything's going to be just dedicated to just a Nintendo Switch? Who knows, but I'll make a separate topic about that. And then you have Pikmin 4, which is now being confirmed, or not confirmed, but now it's being no longer called Pikmin 4. It's saying it's supposed to be a Pikmin reboot, and it's supposed to be next fall along with Pokemon Stars. So a Pikmin reboot, which is interesting. They're no longer calling it Pikmin 4, and I love Pikmin. I have all 3 Pikmin games, so I like to see what they do with this. I like to see where they go with this, what new features are going to add to it. So that pretty much sums up 2017. And then 2018, they had the Beyond Good and Evil port, and not port, but a reboot semi-sequel of the game. It's supposed to be exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, so they going far ahead. 2018. I never got a chance to get my hands on Beyond Good and Evil during the time it was released. I had friends that liked the game, they enjoyed the game, but during this time, it was so many games out during this time where I never had a chance to experience certain games, so I just end up skipping out on certain games. So this is, I think this is good news to have a game like that on their roster. So that pretty much sums up the list that they have here, and I'm really looking forward to see what the full outcome, or with the full list of what to expect throughout 2017 onward with Nintendo Switch and its launch and its relationships with third party, because we still have yet to hear anything about Square Enix and what they're doing with their games. Hopefully we might get a Final Fantasy 7, get the Final Fantasy 7 remake for the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully we get Final Fantasy 14 online for the Nintendo Switch. I would like to see Blizzard bring out Overwatch onto the Nintendo Switch. So there's a lot of things. Bandai Namco, they should bring out Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse for the Nintendo Switch. So there's a lot of things that Nintendo could do. They have to build that strong relationship with third parties, and it's looking pretty solid if this list is true. This is just a speculation. This is an if. This is a rumor. I'm gonna repeat myself. But if this is true, it's smart on Nintendo end to bring over their ports, since a lot of people haven't invested money into the Nintendo Wii U. So that pretty much sums everything up. If you have any questions you'd like to ask me, make sure you leave that in the comment section below. If you like a topic you can discuss for me to discuss in the next forum discussion video, make sure you leave that in the comment section below as well. This is MugenLord signing off.